What better way to start off the new year than with Auld Lang Syne? Now you can get the free sheet music to play along with this tutorial, and I'll include that in the links below. So let's get started with Auld Lang Syne. So this song is in the key of G major. That means we have 1 sharp, F sharp. If you know me, I have a little mnemonic to help you remember the finger pattern for G major. It's high 2, low 2, low 2. You're going to be using high 2s when you play on the G and D string, low 2s when you play on the A and the E string. So I'm going to give you 2 options for this song. So first we're going to go through and I'm going to teach you how to do it in first position. But I like playing it in third. It fits so much better with your hands and you don't have to do a lot of vibrato on fourth fingers. So if you're learning third position or if you're curious about third position, then you can stick around and I'll show you how to do it in third. But let's start off with first position. So you're going to do a pickup on an open D, do that on an up bow, and then third finger. Now this one, it's kind of tricky to go right straight to the third finger. This sounds like Here Comes the Bride. You can use that. Or you know how Auld Lang Syne sounds, so if you're a little out of tune, you can really hear it. And think about how those third fingers really ring. So that note should really ring. So keep going in measure 1. The next note is an F sharp. Squeeze it up right there next to your third finger. Don't lift up the third finger until the second finger's down. Then you can go just right back to the third finger. Here, keep the third finger down as you reach over for the first finger on the A string. And a lot of people, they don't realize like how small this kind of space is. So really squeeze that first finger in. Now you can do open A. Open A to third finger. That one's tricky, so you can go back and forth a couple times. See if you can really hit that third finger G. Get right. You don't really have a lot of time to change it if it's out of tune. So see if you can really hit it in tune the very first time. This is measure 3. You have G, G, B. That's that same little interval we were already talking about, how it's a really tight space. So keep the 3 down and then put the first finger down after it. That'll really help you to place it. And then at the end of measure 3, you've got a D. So all you have to do if you left your third finger down is just drop your third finger. See how it makes it super easy when you leave fingers down? All right, now if you're in first position, you got to do a fourth finger here. Okay, so fourth finger there. Don't do open E, it'll be a little too shrill. And now if you left your third finger down, then all you have to do is take off your fourth finger for measure 5. There's that same 3 to 1 that we keep doing. So keep your first finger down and now reach for 3. That's the end of measure 5. Okay. Measure 6, put down your fourth finger, third finger, then you can go to open A. Measure 7. Nothing too crazy there. Measure 8, after you play that G, keep it down, and that's going to help you have an anchor for your fourth finger. Now just drop your third finger down, and you're right there at the D. Here's our B to G interval, it's everywhere. So leave the first finger down, measure 9. Here's measure 9 again. Measure 10, this is the same as measure 6 almost. So fourth finger, third finger, open A. Try to do fourth finger here. All right, measure 11. Again, try to do a fourth finger on measure 12. And then here's a low 2 on the E string. Again, leave it down as you reach for the next note. It will give you an anchor. there's your B to G again. Fourth finger. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about what you want to do with your bow during Auld Lang Syne, specifically with those long notes. Notice you've got 4 long notes, 3 dotted half notes, 1 whole note at the end. Those long notes always happen on down bows, and you want to have your whole down bow for those long notes. You don't want to start your down bow here because then you don't have much room to get a good sound. So what that means is the up bow before the down bow, you've got to use that note to get as close to the frog as you can so that you've got your whole bow for the long note. For instance, here's measure 3 to 4. Use that up bow to get all the way to the frog now. I've got my whole bow to really enjoy that nice long note. So try that with all of the long notes in Auld Lang Syne. So if you want to do it in third position, here's what I would do. I would start off in first. And then right there, this is measure 1, the second G. I'd shift up to third position, put a 1 there. And then I would actually stay in third position the entire rest of the song. It fits with your hand really well. You don't have to do really awkward shifts or anything. So all you do is you shift right there. You play the first 3 notes in first position and then shift and then stay in third position the entire time. So that's what those alternate fingerings are down below if you want to try that. But let's play through it now. I'm going to do the third position to make it easier for those vibratos, but feel free to do first position or third position. It'll sound the same.